Hey guys, Jake here, back with another, this is actually a Grand Marquis, and we have some carnage today. The outside axle bearing completely wiped out, took out the axle with it, and took out the customer's axle tube you can see up in the top. I've actually already repaired it. So what I did, you can find dozens of videos out there on how to pull the axle out. I'm just gonna skip all that. What I did was packed the big groove that the bad axle bearing, you can see how this thing, I mean, it completely came apart. You know, this is what it's supposed to look like. Completely came apart. The whole axle's moving up and down. It's taking out the ABS sensor and everything with this little reluctor on the outside. But total carnage, right? So it also affected your axle. The only way that you would logically be able to fix that would be to replace your whole entire axle. If you're not willing to do that, this is a Hokey fix that I've come up with that I'm thinking is starting to look pretty good. So JB Weld has a tensile strength of 56, almost 5,700 PSI. It could take before it's going to give way, which these bearings are going to take that load straight up to that JB weld that I've packed up inside of the groove that it wore in there. So I let that dry overnight. I 3D printed a 55.5 millimeter basically socket here with a little groove cut in it so I can shim it bigger and bigger to essentially get it back into round there. And now I'm going to go ahead and measure this out. I'm going to clean up the seal area. You can see where some JB weld got in here. You clean all that, pick all that out. Clean this up, lube it, repress in the bearing, and I'll give you guys a quick update. Alrighty guys, so now that I have sanded, I also hooked up some emery cloth to my little 3D print here. Essentially that's just a little dealio that holds your stuff. Anyways, then I hooked up to a broomstick, a bunch of paper towels and stuff, and cleaned out the axle tube all down inside there. And now this thing's ready to be pressed in. I'm gonna go ahead and go for it. All right guys, real quick. So this is the tool I ended up using to tap these back in. I threw that in the freezer, tapped it in. I'm gonna throw the seal in the freezer, tap it in, and then throw the axles in. We'll actually clean everything really good. Get all that metal out, drop the axles in,